What's goody good people? Today is June 17th, 2026, Wednesday, and I'm back under this freaking car with another never-ending process. Now I have to take the drive shaft back off after putting it on because it doesn't. It won't roll. The car won't move with the drive shaft on. So taking it off again. Then I have to wait to get one of the screws. Not screws. One of the whatchamacallits to get this thing off. To get the yoke off. Just more work I gotta do. It's never ending. And then we gotta get the front drive differential off. Somehow, I honestly don't know what I'm doing. You know, that looks like a process. Getting the skid plate off, that doesn't look like fun at all. I've already put way too much money into this car. So, the front drive differential is essentially going to be the last thing I buy before I just say, before I call it. But honestly, I'm considering just bringing it to an actual mechanic and just having them put it in and just paying them for their labor instead of doing it myself, because I kind of don't want to do it. But it's whatever at this point. I don't know what to do besides just face the music. Okay. Where's the... Got it. How am I supposed to get this out? Ready to go. So as soon as I get the part, I gotta find the motivation to put it in, which I don't think I'll have. But in the meantime, let's go for a jog. All right, what's up, y'all? Let's go for a run. See what time I get. Hopefully, little check-in. I crapped out at a mile 50. That's where I need to get shot. Gassed out at a mile 50. Alright, something to lurk for. Besides, that was a good run. Good start anyways. Something to improve on. Mile done. How would I do? Mile... See the pace. Average pace 10:54. Not great, but not horrible. Mile 1 was 10:19. Mile 2, 11:30. I could be better, but we working at it. It's a process. Solid run though. Alright. Not a bad run on a beautiful day. And I'm calling it a day. First I want to say, I just want to talk about these albums I listened to. Kind of been stacking them a little bit. So the first album I listened to was called Memories from Tokyo To by Too Mellow. I don't know. That was interesting. The next album was No Data by Die Jack, a hip hop and rap that came out in 2017. Yeah, apparently it's Timberlake inspired. The next album I listened to was Favorite Worst Nightmare by Arctic Monkeys that came out in 2007. Apparently, as the title of this, the explanation is a dramatic change in circumstances can prompt paralysis in some bands, but Arctic Monkeys use their expanded worldview to fuel this thundering complex return. Alright. It was cool. I then listened to In My Mind Deluxe Edition by Pharrell Williams. I love Pharrell. Kinda. I love his beats. I love his song selection. He's solid there. And the last album I listened to was Milestone by 38 Special. I didn't really like it that much. But that's just the opinion, alright? It's my opinion, it doesn't really matter. But that's pretty much it for the day. I got nothing else to say. Kind of beat. That run tore up my hamstrings. I should have stretched harder. But that's it. I will say, you know the vibes. Have a good night.